I chose the Donald Trump ad campaign randomly, and in the beginning of the campaign, the ad campaign, we see drone footage of Washington D.C. We see the big monument and also the Parliament building, which is called Capitol's around that, and then suddenly we hear Ronald Reagan's voice, a former US president, and he then speaks about, he says to people, he wants people to think back about this administration we have now and think of what they have done, and it's a good thing, grocery prices, just normal price of war have just been rising because of inflation, and unemployment is on the rise, and so on and so on. And the reason why he used Ronald Reagan is because Ronald Reagan is a very important figure. He's very well known for being the only president or only man in the world in the US history to have ever won a presidential election in the United States, with nearly every state only, I think, 2 or 3 states was with his opponent. So he got over 500 and he only needed 207 to become president. So, and he was also that guy who made the middle class and the lower class grow. The middle class became, the lower class became the middle class, and he made this middle class, he didn't make it, but he's the one who make it booming and make it greater, and made people. That's why people, they love America, because this is the idea of this middle class, the American dream, which is what is essential the American dream. The American dream is not to make million. It's not about making those million and so on, but to have this perfect life, this middle class life. But over the years, the middle class has been declining. Corporations have been taken over and prioritizing profits over quality and service. Yeah, and so the middle class has just been dying, and that's not what Donald Trump wants to recreate it or make it on the rise again. That's why he used it, because people loved him. People love Ronald Reagan. People see him as a serious man. They listen to him. So that's why he uses Ronald Reagan to show people that he wants to make America great again, as he says. That's when people think of a great America, they think about the presidency of Ronald Reagan, and yeah, that's the most reason why he uses Ronald Reagan as an intermediary to the voters, and essentially the whole American population. And now let's go to what Ronald Reagan essentially said. He says that to look back about the administration we have now, everything they have done, and then he then asked, have food been on the price? I'm paraphrasing, something like that, grocery, something like that, and then they show a picture of a local supermarket, which is very good, because then people who is going to watch this can feel connection to it. Oh, they look like my local supermarket, so it's to me, so he feel connection to me, as this video is to you, or campaign is to me. It's not to some random people in Washington or in California, in Florida and so on. It's to me. And then they bring some facts of the grocery price have been up by 30%, and then they speak about unemployment have been on the rise, and then they show people, and then they speak about something which is very important. I think it's a very important one, which is tax, because tax is actually the biggest problem there is in the United States. That is not just a personal opinion, that is a general opinion among the majority of the population in America, because their system, the system doesn't work. Their system doesn't work, and the money goes to the military, and the military is actually on decline, and they are getting 80% something of the GDP, or around that. Around 80% of the GDP is going to military. If I'm not mistaken, 80%, or maybe it's a little less, a little more, but around 80%. So, and everything is expensive. Like, people are relying on insurance, not on the government. That's why some people want it to be more government they should rely on, rather than insurance and private sector. And that's one thing Donald Trump wanted to, like, it's not like he want to make free healthcare and so on, because if he wants, then he's done it in his former presidency. But he want to, like, he want the money to go, he want to spend the money, like, well spent. He wanted to make it to prioritize other things and fix the system. That's what you want to do, because everybody knows that the system is wrong, or the system is not good. It's not functioning as it should. And he also has said military decline, and he then shows instability around the world. He says, look, there's all these instabilities, and Joe Biden and administration have not done anything. They have just been fueled these wars that we see in Ukraine. They have been delivering arms, billions worth of arms, and also they have also been delivering to Israel, which Donald Trump also support. But I don't know quite if he want peace or he want the Israel right to defend itself. I don't know. But I know in Ukraine he want to stop the war. He want to stop the war in Ukraine, because I think he may be changing, because the reason why I focus on Ukraine, because Ukraine have been the primary one, because it's in Europe, and I don't know, because many people, just like people think a lot about Europe, and the video ends by a slogan, "Make America Great Again," which is which I actually, by this ad campaign, I actually understand the real meaning of making America great again, because it just made good. It's made very good. Like, he shows the problem and how to make it good. Not how, but what it needs to be done to make it good again. And also by using Ronald Reagan. It shows that he has a lot of respect for Ronald Reagan, and he sees him as a man who actually made America great. I don't know if he made it great again, but he made America great, according to Donald Trump. So I don't think there's more to say about the video, other than he made a good ad campaign. Not that I support him or will vote for him, but it's good. He's also a billionaire. It has to be good,